Hi everyone, welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd and a little out of breath, but welcome to Asthma and moving some wheels around and stuff like that. I'm actually going to show you guys in this video how to swap your wheels out. You know, if you're going for a new set or switching to winters. I'm just going for winter tires at the moment, so I have a set of steelies for those, which I might switch these winter tires to my CSAs potentially at some point. We'll see. But anyways, let me show you guys what to do. So first off, the things you're gonna need before we start this off though is, okay, so this is not a requirement, but this is a torque wrench, right? You want a torque wrench, a jack. I have the creeper out just so I don't have to sit on the ground, but that's not a requirement. I do have the star bar out though, as well, and do have some jack stands, which I probably won't have to utilize the jack stands because of how big my jack is. It's kind of convenient for that, and yeah. But anyways, if you're like on the side of the road or something like that, and you need to change out your tire, it's probably best to use jack stands. But here my driveway is. Hi everyone, welcome back to Katarina's Garage. My name is Katarina Lloyd, and actually, I kind of screwed up doing this, so I'm just going to restart this footage, to be honest. It's taking too long, and whatever else you can tell, I'm out of breath, but, well, show you guys actually how to change out your wheels, because I'm going to the winter tires, right? Those are the summers, you know, it's one of those deals. Not that hard to do, though I realized that I needed to put it back on the ground, and I didn't want the footage to continue rolling, so just decided to restart this. Yeah, so let me just pause it really quick so I can grab a couple things, and then we will begin. Okay, so first up, you'll see I have, this is a torque wrench. You don't have to use a torque wrench. You can use, depending on what type of socket you have on yours. I have these locking ones, so I can't actually use an impact with this, because otherwise this will just shatter. Yeah, anyways, I need to actually break the nuts loose, so I'm going to do that right now. Right now, that's one. That's two. Oh, that's three. Really? Oh, there we go. That's four. Yeah, that took over 100 foot-pounds to get off there, because I have it set to 100. So okay, now the doesn't matter. So now we have to jack up the wheel. I'm only going to show you one. So let us move the camera to down here. Hang on. Let's just situate this. You might be a little lopsided. There we go, that'll work. Basically what I'm trying to do here is jack it up. I'm actually doing from the cross member, but if your jack is not long enough, you can do this from the control arm as well. Not very hard to do. And make sure you have most of the jack underneath of where you're wanting to jack from. So actually, what I'm doing now, there we go. Nice and simple. And just make sure though, if you're doing this yourself, because if you're not using jack stands, do not sit underneath the car, because your jack could collapse. This is a fairly new jack, so I don't have any worries of that happening. But also the jack can slip and whatever else too. So there we go. That's enough. And now the fun part. Now let's just tilt you back, tighten it up, put you back down on the ground. Nice and simple is we take off all the nuts. Actually, I might need the wrench back. But it's not super tight, but it's tight enough to where I can't just get it off with my fingers. Because now that's up in the air, the wheel will want to spin freely, right? Actually, I might just be able to do it like this. There we go. That's one. Two. Three. And the last one, 4. Right. And we can just pull the wheel off now. And roll it away. Then roll over your new one that you want to put on. Which this is, yep, it's going the right way. Which, I need to get new rotors. But that'll be when I can afford them. And they're not high on the priority list at the moment. As much as they should be, this car still stops just fine. They're just a tad bit warped. And I need to adjust the rear drums as well, but because the wheels don't actually lock up on this thing, which, and that might be though my booster too. Potentially giving me some warning signs to say, hey, by the way, I'm starting to go out, which would suck, but not the end of the world to fix it. Okay, so that's one. Now as well, when you're tightening these, obviously I'm just doing it with my hand at the moment, right? Without a torque wrench or anything like that. But still, always do it in a star pattern. So don't go like doon, 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 but like that type idea. You get the idea, right? Because again, I'm just doing it by hand at the moment, but still. Because otherwise you get uneven torque and you could actually have one of your wheels fall off if you don't do it this way. So, just a little PSA for you guys. Alright, pretty simple. And like I said, I'm only going to show you one. And then now that the wheel is on, because if we start tightening this with the tool on, I'll show you what will happen, right? Switch it over to tighten. Because see, the wheel will start to turn. So just tighten it as best as you can while it's in the air. Without hurting yourself, because I'm starting to hurt myself a little bit with the tire rubbing on me a little. Ow. One last one. Right? Now, those are nowhere near torqued, right? So, now we need to let it back down onto the ground. Now, and obviously, this video is for those who don't have a impact. Because I have an impact, but I can't use it with that. Suck, right? Move that out of the way. And now we can tighten it up, right? And I have this set to 100 foot-pounds, which is more than adequate for this vehicle. And the torque wrench will click when... There we go. That's one. And I know I need air in the tires, so don't worry about that. These have been stored for a few months. Oh crap, come on. There we go. That's 2. That's 3. And last but not least, there we go, perfect. And just like that, that wheel is changed. It's exhausting though, for me anyways. It's 17 degrees out here. As you can tell, I'm sweating quite a bit. I'm also asthmatic too, so my breath is going a little bit. But yeah, that's just a quick little PSA of how to do this. And like, you know, ideally, if you have an impact, you can just ugga-dugga this and it's not the end of the world. People will tell you need to do torque specs, but that's not 100% true. I have actually, until I got these, those nuts, I never really torqued my wheels to spec. So, and technically the factory torque specs for this is 92, but I'm putting it at 100, because for this, and that's not that bad. I'm pretty sure I used to torque these with the impact, because I think it only went to like 110, and so I just went ugga-dugga until you hear that noise, right? And when I say ugga-dugga, I mean just using the torque wrench on it, right? Which can damage your lug nuts too, so bear that in mind if you're doing that. But yeah, other than that, you know, that's kind of the end of this video. It's a little short, but short and sweet videos are kind of nice at times, right? And this is essentially a how-to changing your wheels out. So whether you're going from, like I said, summers to winters, or you got a new set of wheels and you're just like, ooh, you know, I want to see how they look or whatever else. If you don't have, you know, like if you're just slumming it like me, I do have my impact, but like I said, I can't use it on these. So anyways, I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, please like the video, comment anything you want to see down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and as well, if you want to contact me, you can at katarina's.garage on Instagram or Katarina's Garage on Facebook. I'm also on TikTok too if you want to follow me there at katarina's.garage. That's not all automotive content, but it's majority of it. There is a little more personal stuff on there too, when it comes to my life and what I've gone through. Because it's shorter segments and stuff like that, so, you know, I can do up to a 3-minute video, but I've only done up to minute videos so far on there, so yeah, it's just one of those things where, you know, for here, I've talked about a little bit of my live streams, but, you know, it's nice and fun there, and you'll get to see me do some other stuff, like dancing to music at times and stuff like that, whatever else, but it's still centered around cars. So, anyways, I'll chat to you later. Bye! Pikachu!